taking the tone down even further, the next game is called Twat Munch Manor. What's going to happen is Stu is going to be a detective. He's going to leave the stream just now, so he can't hear anything. Everyone say goodbye, Stu.
It's Stuart Murphy. Bye, Stu.
He was never seen again. So, Stu is our detective. There has been a murder. Once he comes back, he has to find out what room the murder took place in, the occupation of the murder victim, and what is the murder weapon. We will decide these now. Stu cannot hear any of this, by the way, so he's going to have to guess throughout the scene with subtle clues from us. And they'll have to do it all in just 5 minutes. Now, what we need from you guys watching at home is a suggestion of the murder weapon. It could be anything at all. The murder weapon could be a big knife. It could be a crate of cheese strings. It could be a copy of Home Alone 3 on DVD. Literally anything goes crazy and as weird as you like. Now, I'm going to give Mylene and Neil the murder room and murder victim's occupation, respectively. Mylene, for the room, why don't we go with the room where the body was found, a sexy boudoir. But specifically, it has to be a sexy boudoir.
A boudoir?
A boudoir, yes.
Boudoir.
Okay, while Mylene Googles boudoir, a sexy one of those. Mylene's like,
Don't Google rotten pie while you're there.
That's right. Boudoir.
Neil, for the occupation of the murder victim, I'm going to say a manager at Robert Dyas.
Where? Sorry?
At Robert Dyas, the high street hardware chain.
Boudoir, but what the fuck is Robert?
What's Robert who?
At Robert Dyas. Robert Dyas, the high street hardware chain. A manager at Robert Dyas.
Robert Dyas.
Robert,
is this like a posh B&Q? I don't.
Maybe we had it in West London, so maybe it is. You know what?
It might be specific to West London because.
Well, in that case, Stu's going to really struggle. Let's do that. Manager at Robert Dyas. And
wow, that's just hard.
Okay, I'll be on hand to translate into posh if needed. There we go. Robert Dyas. There you go. See, get your garden ready for spring.
Easy. It's like a fancy home base or something kind of Marks and Spencer's version of a.
I didn't quite catch it on their webpage there. Where's their closest store to Edinburgh? It's fine. It'll be fine.
It might be West London. You can come round one time for some quinoa, Gary.
I'll bring quinoa and nothing else.
Just so you want to know, it's 82 to 86 Sycamore Road, Amersham.
Great. This can only go well. Now we need I believe, we need a suggestion of the murder weapon from the comments. What do we have as a suggestion of the murder weapon?
A barbed wire fence made from old nunchucks. That's strong. From Scott Robertson.
That is strong. It doesn't matter because it's not going to get as far as me in 5 minutes.
All
with Tourette's.
I like that.
Excellent. Any more?
A pineapple-shaped eraser.
Good. Excellent.
A bottle
I quite like
of
that.
Joe's Shattered Dreams.
Good.
A ginger cat with psychic powers.
Any of these taking your fancy, Gary?
I like the simplicity of a pineapple-shaped eraser.
Yeah, lovely. Cool.
I think that's something that isn't location specific to London, and so perhaps we can all play.
Look, all I'm saying is, you're all welcome. So, what room the murder took place in, Mylene? That room would be
a sexy boudoir.
And the occupation of the murder victim, Neil.
The manager of a Robert Dwyer's. Some shit like that.
Is it Dyas?
Robert Dyas.
Dyas.
But you know what? If he gets vaguely in the vicinity of posh B&Q, we'll accept it. And Gary, what is the murder weapon?
Oh, a pineapple-shaped eraser.
Holy shit, it's happening. Stu has 5 minutes. Let's bring Stu back in. Good luck, everybody.
Oh, masters! I was just getting clothed and then unclothed and clothed and unclothed again when I found him.
You found him? Oh no! What could have happened there in the changing room?
Excuse me? You uncouth man? Is that what you call it?
I'm sorry, your boudoir.
Oh, not just any boudoir, sir. Look at that. My Aunt Summer's lingerie and lacy negligee.
I see your lingerie boudoir. Your
No,
chamber
sir.
of unmentionables.
I would say it's a very stimulating boudoir or appealing boudoir.
It's an orgasm room.
What? Sir, first you gotta seduce them.
That's what? Yeah.
Yeah. I
It's
mean,
the front window of an Amsterdam shop.
stop it, sir. You're a man and I'm a woman, and to have a baby, we'd have.
We'd have a pregnancy dome,
No, before I'm pregnant, we'd have.
the honeymoon suite,
And in it, we'd have.
sex.
Yes.
Yes. So here I am in the house's sex chamber,
No, boudoir.
the sex boudoir,
But if you describe it as being sex-like, it's a.
erotic boudoir.
What comes between D and F in the alphabet?
What?
What comes between D and F in the alphabet?
E, sexy boudoir.
Hey.
Any other kind of boudoir. That what happened here? Who is this person who's dead?
Well, no, I think I may recognize him. I think I may recognize him from an establishment that is only in one specific area near me. Now, if you look at his hands, it seems like he used to be a working man. Maybe he worked in a garden or with tools, but he has since worked his way up to a more authoritative position in said employment sector.
He's not a supervising landscape architect.
I mean, he may have done that at one point, but
he's higher
just by
even
looking
than
at his fingertips, I can tell he's more of an indoors kind of supervisor in that field, so to speak.
He's the head of a removals company.
No, I don't think so.
Interior designer.
No. He may have been involved in design, but more on the kind of manual side of it.
He constructs Goldberg variation things.
I think
machines
it's more likely, just from the way he's dressed, suggests a position of power where he may have been instructing others to do tool-based garden tool and housework tool-based.
He's a workshop manager, a butler.
In a kind of workshop, but in a retail manner.
He's a supervisor at B&Q.
Yes, but he looks posher than that. Posher to the point where
he's a supervisor.
Most people wouldn't have heard of this shop.
He's a supervisor at
a more esteemed kind of.
Harrods, Fortnum and Mason, Marks and Spencers, Jenner's.
Go back. What's the first thing you said?
Harrods.
No. It's like Homebase, except it's 2 letters.
Well, B&Q.
Yes, and imagine what would B&Q be like if it was a bit higher cultured, a bit more esteemed. How would you describe that B&Q?
An interior fixtures and furnishings.
That's too complicated. Just
a boutique manager, a shop manager.
What manner of voice have I right now?
Posh.
Yes.
So the B&Q is?
He's a posh shop manager.
Yeah.
Workshop furnishings.
Just.
That's right, the posh B&Q. Well done.
Well. Oh, man, look. Oh, totally, man. Oh, I can see what the murder weapon is here. Oh, he's totally rubbed one out before he died as well. I can't believe.
No.
I can't believe that the circumference of this looks like a fruit that if you leave your fingers in the juice, you lose your fingerprints.
Time's up.
Oh, what a shame. Stu, what do you think the murder weapon might have been?
I'm not entirely sure what the occupation was.
He was the manager of a Robert Dyas, or as it's otherwise known, a posh B&Q.
I've never heard of Robert Dyas in all my life.
Look, I think
only one of us has, Stu.
I think we can all agree that's on me, but we had a lot of fun watching the show.
Well, invented a shop, then created a website to prove that it was real. That's what happened.
Look, I'll be completely honest. I was pretty sure they're a UK-wide thing. It's only since looking at Google Maps there are none north of Manchester. So I apologise. But I would also...
Okay. So for that particular reason, you've appealed to the viewers from the south. That's fine. I can understand that. But all these people at Yarmouth going, "What's a posh B&Q?" I don't know.
In fairness, Stu, you got the words. In fairness, in fairness, you got the words manager, B&Q, and posh, and then abjectly failed to combine them into the same phrase for a minute. So it's on you as well. Richard gets it.
Just put on my yes sticker there, just for just for reasons. Just for reasons.
It was a pineapple-shaped eraser, Stu. A
pineapple-shaped eraser. A fuck of a lot more recognisable than a Robert Dice.
My name's Marcus. I work at Robert Dice and I'm gay.
Fuck you, Marcus.
I like going out with my friends and playing volleyball. I also like showing our gay and straight...
I don't care what you do.
See? Robert Dice.
I thought it was a garden shop. I didn't even know, and I was there when he described it.
I would like to say this. I regret nothing, and I do it again in a heartbeat. Okay, let's move on.
This would never have happened under Billy.
Well, you're not wrong, but in fairness, we've not lost as many viewers as I thought. Right.